Good morning, class. This morning we are going to work with trigonometry, and the question says using addition formula to evaluate sine 45 degree abi sine 75 degree. Now solution. Now when you have sine 75 degree and we are asked to use addition formula, so under that addition formula there are some special angles that we have there. So those special angles now, there is no 75 among them, so we will now break 75 degree into two to suit those special angles. So 75 will now equals to sine 30 degree plus 45 degree. So now we have gotten sine 75 now by breaking it down like this. So when you now have it like this now, under addition formula, you now make it to be A and B. So which means this one will now give us, we have sine A plus B under that compound angle. So sine A plus B will now equals to sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. So that's the formula now for compound angle. So as you now have it like this now, we are not going to use a calculator to solve it. So you now draw those angles. So we have acute angle there. So you draw them out. So the first one that you are going to draw, we have this angle as part of the special angle. So this 1, 1, 2, and root 3. Also the second one that we have there, so and that's where we have our angle 45 degree. Are we together? So we have 1, 1 and root 2. So as we now have it like that now, that's what we are going to use to solve it. Let's now solve it now. So now sine 75 degree equals to, now where we have A we represent it with 30, where we have B we represent it with 45. It will now give us sine 30 degree cos 45 degree plus cos 30 degree sine 45 degree. After that now, so we now look for sine 30 degree. So where can we get 30 degree now? We have 45 degree here. So we have 30 degree here. 30, 30. We have 60 here. 60 here. So now for us to now get sine 30 degree, sine means opposite over hypotenuse. So this is the opposite now, and this is the hypotenuse, which is 1 over 2. So we have it to be 1 over 2. That's our sine 30 dot cos 45 car adjacent over hypotenuse. This is our adjacent, this is hypotenuse. So it means 1 over root 2 plus cos 30 degree now, car adjacent over hypotenuse. So this opposite, this adjacent, this hypotenuse. So adjacent over hypotenuse means root 3 over 2 dot sine 45 degree opposite over hypotenuse. This opposite, this hypotenuse, 1 over root 2. Now we have simplified this now into short form. So we'll now simplify it. Here now the relationship is multiplication. So 1 times 1, 1. 2 times root 2 will give us 2 root 2. Are we together? Now plus root 3 times 1 will give us root 3 over 2 times root 2 will give us 2, will give us what? 2 root 2. Okay? Now when you now look at what we have now, The relationship between the two is addition. And once you have it like this, then the next thing you are going to do is to find the LCM. So what is the LCM of 2 root 2 and 2 root 2? We are going to use 2 root 2. Now, how many times 2 root 2 can go into 2 root 2? Once. 1 times 1, 1, plus 2 root 2 into 2 root 2, 1. 1 times root 3, root 3. Are we together now? So, I will simplify it up to this level. There is what we now call conjugate. You will now find the conjugate now. So, which means our denominator, you multiply everything by it, both numerator and denominator. It will now be times 2 root 2 over 2 root 2. Now, let's now simplify. Now, 1 times 2 root 2 will give us 2 root 2. And root 3, okay, plus root 3 times 2 root 2 is going to give us 2 root 6. Are we together? So everything over. Now, 2 root 2 times 2 root 2, that is 2 times 2 will give you 4. Root 2 times root 2 will give you what? Will give you 2. So equals to. So now as we have it here now, when you look at it, we have 2 root 2, 2 root 6. So they have something in common. What do they have in common? 2. So you factorize 2. So now 2 into 2 root 2, we have root 2. Plus 2 into 2 root 6, we have root 6. Are we together? So having done that now, all over 4 times 2, which is 8. Okay? Now when you now look at it, it will now be equals to 2 over 8 now. So when you reduce it, 2 here, 1, 2 here, 4. So we now have it to be 1 over 4 into bracket root 2 plus root 6. So that's our answer. This one is root 6. So that's how to simplify without using calculator under trigonometry, by using what? Addition formula. So kindly help us like it, share it, download it, and please help us subscribe to our YouTube channel. As you can see, the knowledge of mathematics is important to each and every one of us. Bye.